Hello everyone. The smart TV market is exploded in 2018 and we have seen a lot of new brand with an aggressive TV pricing. This is Rupesh Prabhu from Absolute Gizmos and this is the review of the TruVision 40-inch smart TV. So we will quickly unbox the TruVision 40-inch Smart LED TV. The model which we have over here is TX407Z. So right after the box we get the safety instruction paper. With the TV you also get the mounting brackets which are of good quality and some screws included. We also get two stands to keep the TV on the flat surface. These are of the decent quality plastic. We also get the remote to operate the TV with two AAA batteries included. Let's just have a look at the remote. At the top we have the power or the child lock button with the eco button at the right. Below to it we have the YouTube, Netflix and the Hotstar button with the fourth button of the screenshot. Then below to it we have the standard up and down, channel up and down and the source and the mute switch. Then we have the mouse button to the left to enable or to disable mouse cursor on the screen. To confirm, this remote doesn't have the air mouse support. But then we have few smart P and the smart S button which are nothing but the different sound profile and the different screen profiles. So let's come to the physical overview of the TV. So we have few ports. So at the bottom of the TV we have the power cable which is non-removable. Then we have the RJ45 LAN port for internet. Then we have 3 audio video port. Then we have the VGA port for the PC, PG audio port and 2 HDMI port with RF input port. At the rear side we have 2 USB port in a vertical position for media. Then we have SD mini port, the MME output and some more audio video port. Let me show you the 3-pin power adapter which we get with this TV. These are these 4 screws where the mounting bracket would go, and this is where you could actually mount your TV up. So there are also few physical buttons on the TV. So right from the top we have the volume up and down, the channel plus, channel minus, menu, source and the power button. If you want to know the exact size of the TV, then width of the TV is 3 feet or 91.5 centimeter. You could see the measuring tape reading directly. And in the height we have the height is about 57.5 centimeter, which includes the stand height as well. The first boot up was quick. The setting up the TV with the Wi-Fi and the Google took some time due to no air mouse. So I have skipped the part actually. It actually goes through a lot of huge setup process. And every time you start the TV it starts into AV mode. I'll tell you the reason why. And you just have to click on the home button to get onto the TruVision's Android UI. So it does support the full Play Store. So the TV has a 40-inch Full HD 1920 by 1080 pixel LED panel with 3:1 contrast ratio. The viewing angle on the screen is extremely good. You'll watch the same picture from any perspective you prefer. The contrast, the saturation, the color reproduction is entirely on the point. It depends on the source of the picture and equally important with an internet connection in case of the streaming app. Sometimes I felt that the picture quality is harsh, imbalance wide, but in typical scenario it did work completely best. Talking about the Android, it has Android 4.4 inside coupled with 1 GB of RAM. I think that RAM is totally enough for the apps you are going to run on this TV. Again, that's coupled with a Broadcom processor. The apps would you throw, it handles it well. More important, you could sideload your favorite APK file if a particular app is region specific. By the remote you would analyze the inbuilt apps, but there are few more apps, something like the wireless display, the eShare is another way to use your cursor mouse. So that's where it comes in. The eShare app is totally important app. You could use your phone as a touchpad or a mouse and mirror your TV screen, the phone, or the cast photos or video. The eShare app is equally important and it totally changed my experience for this TV. I was able to do much more things in a better way. So that's more important. So each time you start the TV, I told you, you use the home button and if you're on the same Wi-Fi, each app is already connected, it makes the TV experience totally better. So I told you I tried to sideload a few apps, and I told you that the Play Store is supported. I tried to install then the Amazon Prime Video and the Voot, which are not officially supported, but the Play Store also gives you the warning that this app would not be totally optimized. So the experience was like the app used to work kind of stretched out like it, but again it worked. I'm glad that it worked. More important, the experience was kind of same as that of the phone, and again it could stream it out. That's really good, and that's more important because of the Android. It takes off a lot of advantages. So I really feel that the Truvision UI is really good. What UI they have put on this TV. I've used a lot of smart TVs, but again this UI was really good. So really good, and thanks to the Truvision. But I will say Truvision should constantly put out updates on this TV so that you could make the experience much more better. Currently, because I'll say this because currently there are limited apps on the Play Store which actually takes the advantage of such huge TV screens, because we have a lot of smart TVs in 1080p segment and even in the 4K segment, and I think Android should take the more advantage. It's because there are still limited apps. Most of the time while using this TV, I used to spend time on Netflix or YouTube, or casting few apps using the ES Share. I tried using the wireless display, but again I find that eShare app was much better. But whenever I used to go to work, my family used to use this TV, and they used to use the normal setup box, and that's where the most of the time my family used to spend. And I think this is the reason why a TV directly boots into the AV mode or the HDMI, whatever you prefer for your setup box, and not into the Truvision Android UI. So every time you have to push out that home button. So do remember that. And I'll say that overall I think the experience is much better on this TV. I really feel if Truvision could develop their own app or promote or bundle few more apps with this, something like the Netflix subscription or something, because currently this TV is sold just to stand alone and no other bundling of an apps. And I think India is a country where there is a lot of competition, and if they bundle it out, I really feel that they will sell out really good. So overall I think I'll give a thumbs up, and 3 out of 5 definitely for this TV. So I don't know the exact pricing. I'll just put the exact price in the YouTube show notes, so do watch that, and again you will get the best buy link right over there. Do buy using that link, so it helps us to create more and more videos to you. So do buy from that link. This is Rupesh Prabhu signing it from the Absolute Gizmos. Do like and subscribe, and let me know in the comment section what do you think. Thank you.